Hi, my name is Haley Kress, and today I'm going to be talking about why a local ordinance should be passed for no noise after 10 o'clock. Ordinance, a piece of legislation enacted by a municipal authority. When a city puts out a local ordinance, it is usually because they want to either protect their community or they are doing it out of respect for those in their community. Loud noise can be an issue, especially when teenagers are involved, because they are carefree and they will do as they please. But the respect that everyone else in the community deserves is peace and quiet late at night. Noise can be disruptive, especially late at night when they are trying to relax in their home. Others may be trying to get their kids to sleep the night before school, and the loud noise is keeping them awake. People will complain about the noise, but sometimes the authorities won't necessarily do anything, or they'll tell them something, but they won't listen and they won't tell them again. Um, Complaints about noise can be serious because people can start to turn on and hate you, especially in a small town where everybody knows everybody. But people who cause disruption are not liked well. But when, again, in a small community, respect for each other is great, and someone disrespects that, it might not end well. So, to most, adding a noise restriction for a certain time can help because it'll put a limit on the noise. You won't be disrupted in your home. You won't have to, complain about to the authorities all the time when they don't actually act on it. So putting the restriction in place for the noise to be stopped after 10 p.m. will help the kids going to bed at night, will help the adults relax. It'll let them be free and, they don't have to worry about complaining or worrying about the teenagers next door throwing a wild party at midnight because that restriction it'll be there, it'll be in place. They'll mo- The point of it would most likely be to help kids and teenagers realize that there are consequences. You have to be more conscious of your decisions because they affect other people. They don't just affect you. It might lower the risk of parties in the neighborhood late at night, not necessarily, but it'll help them protect them in a way because they'll start respecting people, they'll start respecting laws, and they won't be as crazy and carefree because they won't be allowed to. They may not like it, but it's just growing up. They have to start growing up younger because the world is a different place. But overall, the ordinance would be a starting point for generations to come because it'll set them up for the future. Nobody will have a problem with the ordinance later on because it's already what they're used to. They're not used to music blaring down their street at 10 o'clock because they didn't grow up that way. They grew up in a peaceful, quiet neighborhood where they could go home and relax with their families. But we as a community need to think about now and the future and how it'll affect us later. The noise restriction will be better for everyone in the future, so we must make it a priority to help it pass now because it's not just for us and it's not just for our kids now, but it's for them later on and their kids down the line when it helps set them straight to where they don't have to worry about loud noises and complaining to the authorities all the time. It'll set something in place that doesn't have this problem later on. It fixes it now. Thank you.